it is time for a woman to shape Star Wars. Well, that's exactly what the director of the new upcoming Star Wars film, her name is Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, is actually saying. That's what she said. Well, let's just kind of remind her that Star Wars has been shaped by a woman ever since Kathleen Kennedy took over. So, newsflash, I don't think she's even know what she's talking about. Okay, so it is statements like these that have put a lot of the fans off Star Wars lately, you know. There was a time where entertainment was concerned about entertainment, but nowadays it's all about a message. It's all about the evil patriarchy and things like that. I mean, it's no longer about fun. And at the same time, what really blows my mind is that the way that they speak, you know, attacking the majority of their fans, because we know the majority of Star Wars fans are the male audience, but how do the male audience feel when they hear stuff like that coming from a director? I mean, who is going to support this film? It's just like, come on, it's really not a very good business model, and that's another reason why Disney Star Wars is failing. That's why Disney as a whole is failing. That's why they were able to destroy Marvel. That's why they were able to destroy Star Wars. Even their own beloved original films like Snow White, like all these other rehash that they are doing, they're not capable of doing of making great stories anymore. And you know why? It's because they fueled the company with activists. Because to me, these are not people that are like creatives, people that really want to, you know, entertain, because that's what this company was supposed to do. But now, no, they just want to preach a narrative. They just want to say patriarchy is bad. And I gotta say, it's just really, really sad, because obviously I'm not saying that every single man is wonderful, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say every single woman is wonderful. Human beings could be really bad, both genders. What is really irritating is this obsession with gender, with division. And not only that, the fact that she's saying, oh, it is about time a woman shaped Star Wars film. I mean, it's been shaped by Kathleen Kennedy. Look at what she's done with the sequel trilogy. Look what happened to Star Wars ever since she took place.
Oh God!
I mean, I'm not going to talk about Rogue One, because that was the one good movie that came out of it. I also enjoy The Mandalorian, but The Mandalorian was pretty much in the hands of Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. And that's another reason why I don't believe that the fact that Dave Filoni is now looking over the whole creative part of Star Wars as far as the lore goes. That's why I don't believe with him there nothing is going to change, because I don't think that Ahsoka was that great. I mean, there were scenes I really enjoyed. I really liked the character, but there are things that's just like, it's no longer the same thing. And as long as Kathleen Kennedy is there pushing this sort of agenda and giving voices to directors that think like this, Star Wars is never going to be Star Wars again, you know? Because I don't know exactly what is their problem. I mean, because the way that these people are preaching as if Star Wars never had diversity, as if Star Wars never had women, you know? I mean, we look at characters as Princess Leia that became such an icon, and there's a lot of reasons why she was an icon. You know, it's not just because of the bikini. Of course, that was a really famous scene, but it's also because of her personality. You know, she was a really strong character. She had, you know, that beauty, that femininity. She wasn't scared of being a woman, and at the same time, she was a princess. She became like a captain, you know, like a leader, and you know, it's just like, this is just really, really the reason why Star Wars is failing, and the reason why I just have no hopes to watch this. Let's see what this article is saying. So Star Wars director Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy has said it's about time a woman-shaped Star Wars film, after the beloved sci-fi franchise has gone close to half a century with films directed only by men. Because that's what really matters, okay? Right off the top of my head, I'm thinking Wonder Woman. The first one was directed by Patty Jenkins, right? The second one was a little bit of a disaster, but that's because I think she was involved with the writing of the story as well. I'm not sure if she was involved with the first script, but anyways, as a director, she did a really good job with the first film, with Wonder Woman. So I mean, and he also made a ton of money and he made a huge success. So the problem is not that is being directed by men, okay? The problem is the story as well. Obey Chanoy will direct a currently entitled and undated Star Wars film. Undated, so just bear in mind. Perhaps we're never going to see. Starring sequel trilogy star Daisy Ridley that follows her character Rey Skywalker as she looks to rebuild the Jedi Order 15 years after the events of the Star Wars Episode 9. I don't even care. Honestly. I'm very thrilled about the project because I feel what we are about to create is something very special, Obey Chinoy told CNN. We're in 2024 now, and it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape a story in a galaxy far, far away. Man, they have learned nothing, you know? This kind of stuff is just so upsetting. I don't even want to read the rest of the article, and that's another reason why Star Wars is the way it is right now. You know, this is also the same woman that said that wants to make men uncomfortable. And like I said, there are movies that she could do that, right? Other types of movies, but Star Wars for real. I mean, your main audience is men. You know, she should be directing her own stuff. She shouldn't be putting her hands on Star Wars, because Star Wars has a lore. It has other things that, you know, I'm sorry, but that's kind of talk. It's just not attractive to anyone. You know, do you want to watch this sort of film? Like, if you are a man out there, do you really want to be preached at and just say that all of you guys suck? I don't think you would. But anyway, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.